Hey Zesties, I'm Michelle Boyle and welcome or welcome back to my channel, Zesty Girl. I've had enough. I have had enough. This video is, I'm going to do the 4 drawers. I think there's 4, maybe there's 5. I think there's 4. I'm going to do the 4 kitchen drawers. I've been talking about it for a week now. I've bought the things from Kmart. Have you seen my Kmart video? I'll put it up here. I'll put it up here. Anyway, I've been talking about it. It's just time to do it. So I'm just going to go out and do it, and I'm going to do it fast. There's a couple of other things that have been happening as far as simplifying my life goes. The pantry's working fabulous. If you haven't seen my pantry decluttering video, that was a bit of a mission, I'll link it up here. But I'm trying to simplify my life. I am absolutely fed up. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I just want to do it. So I spent the weekend watching a whole lot of decluttering, simplifying videos on YouTube, and I love, what's her name? Anyway, I'll put it down here. Anyway, I was watching her videos, watching a video on toxic clutter, and it just really hit me. It just really hit me. I think it was this time last week actually. It really hit home, like, my clutter is toxic. It's toxic to me, it's toxic to my well-being, which means it's toxic to my family, which means I just want to get rid of it. It just has to go. I don't want to carry this burden anymore. Anyway, I'm not even going to go into it. Let's just go and do the drawers. We'll take it from there. I think I'm just going to, I sort of feel where I'm at the moment. I just sort of feel in my heart like, okay, so you probably know I'm really busy with work. That's over here. But my home life's not working because, well, it's working, but I just want to spend time with my family. I don't want to be doing this stuff. I want to be working, which I have such a passion for. I love it so much. But then I want downtime, and then I want family time. Of course I've got to do chores and things like that, but I just don't want, like, stuff. There's too much stuff. There's too much stuff. That's the bottom line. And I'm fed up. And it's interesting because I deal with people every day that are fed up with their health issues or their health journeys, and they've reached a turning point. I've reached a turning point with my stuff. I've been on this project ever since, ever since the beginning of this channel 4 years ago. I've been trying to get this, it's too long. Actually, I've probably been trying to sort this out ever since, way back. Anyway, it's time. Let's go and do the drawers. That'll be our starting point. Then there's this cupboard. Have you got that drawer, the junk drawer? In my house, it's a cupboard. There was no junk drawer, so it's a cupboard. I can do that as well. So I might make that in the next video. But anyway, we're doing it. I'm feeling extreme too. When I get in an extreme mood, I'm likely to go down to the garage and just get rid of everything. But I was telling my son that, and he went, the day I see you leave the house with a bag of stuff is the day we can talk again. So, out of the mouth of babes. Okay, so if you want to see this video, the clean, sorry for blabbing on, so I'm very passionate about it. Anyway, if you want to see this video, the clean 4 drawers with me, if you want to see this video, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, here we go, kitchen drawers, we're getting started. So let's see what we're dealing with. Okay, so this is the knife and fork drawer, and because most of them are in the dishwasher, it's pretty much empty. And then there's all this mess down here. This, of course, has got crumbs in it and needs a wipe down, so that's very important as well. Next drawer, who knows? Like, seriously, there is no purpose. These 4 drawers were the only thing I didn't unpack and set up a system for when we moved in a year and a half ago, and it's just, we rummage through here every day looking for things. Okay, and here's another one. This is the 3rd drawer. I don't really have a plan. I don't really know what I want from these drawers yet, except, I do like these things in here, even though, like, it's not doesn't function very well, but I do like them in here. I used to have them standing up in a thingy, but I actually just like to be able to grab at them. Okay, so what I'm going to do, obviously, is I'll put you on the tripod so you can see from afar, and I'm going to actually put everything out on the countertop here. So I was just saying to my husband that I feel like my house is, that I'm a total prisoner in my home at the moment. So if Mum feels that way, then that's not a good sign for the rest of the family. So let's just start to try and get things organised. And I'm sorry about the lighting's bad and everything, but if I worry about all of that, I'll never get anything done. So let's just, you can just come with me for the ride. Without them. between this and put this back. I've been talking to the family about this and they're not convinced, but I did see this, the minimalist mum, I think it is, that she was saying that she only has like what she needs, so she should be having six knives, and she's a family of 6 too, I think. 6 knives and 6 forks and 6 spoons, and that's it. So that there's just not these dishes every day. Everyone has their own set. I would love to try it. I'd love to try it because I just come out here every day and there's 25 plates, and it's like, really? Like, can no one rinse anything? Can no one do anything? So I would really love to try it, but my husband's like not convinced. So what I might do is I will just see where we get to, but so I'm looking at these going, do I need all of these? But we'll talk about it in a moment, and I'll just get to the next drawer. Okay, so we're done. Actually, it's not as bad as what I actually thought. I thought it was going to be way more than this. So let's just logically start. And I feel anxious already about this. I feel scared to let go of things. So that's okay. We'll just embrace the fear and do it anyway. These things shouldn't have been in those drawers. So these are a set that are snack set. And I don't know if I'm going to keep them or not, but I'm just going to put them where they go first. And then when I get to that drawer and take it down to the next level of clutter, because they've been used, because they're in there. So these things all belong in with the snack things. And if you saw I did a declutter at Christmas and got rid of a whole lot of things out of there. So that's operating quite well. So it's just that these things have been put back in the wrong place. Okay, so, right, so these measuring cups. That's not a full set. This one here, see already, this one here was my Nana's. So, I don't know. Let's just not even talk about that. What I've used these for over the years is scoops for things like the dog food or the cat food in the old years, or grabbed one out to be a scoop for something else, and they just don't always come back. So I'm not even sure I'm going to get a full set out of any of these. Lights flash in the dark. Quarter, third, half, and full. So I really like this set. So this is probably, I'm going to keep this one, and I quite like this one because it was my newest one. These two. Why have I got two? Okay, so I'm going to keep two, and I'm going to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of these. So because they're not any good for anybody, I'm going to just put those into recycling. So that's that. Candles, we'll talk about those in a minute. I've got a party box, so I'll put those over in that. These are coffee bottle lids, so I'll put them where they should be with their partners. Okay, so we're keeping that, Now these ice things, no, I don't use those, so am I going to donate them? I'll see how much I've got to donate, but that is a possible donation. And this here, if I can find the top. Anyway, I don't care, we'll just put that in the recycling as well. But keeping that, that's rubbish, so rubbish. Those, I've got a bag of these, so I'll find them. Now, sorting. This is important, but should really go with the thingy. So I'll put it with the thingy. I'm not sure, I have to test that. This garlic thing, it's just so gross, it's got to go in the rubbish, so it's got to go. These kebab sticks. Okay, so this is important because it's part of the pie making set. It's how you measure the pastry for the pies, for the Kmart pie maker. So I'll keep that. You always need one of those 𝐼𝐼𝐰 things, so that can go somewhere. This potato grater, I hate it. I'm not going to use it. Wow, I can't believe this is so decisive of me. So I might, do I need to donate that, or is it rusty, could go in the bin? It could be donated, so I'll put it in with donate. These are look like what you make poached eggs in, but I'm never going to do it. Like I thought they were really cute, but I'm never going to do it, so I will donate. Star cookie cutter. Oh, here's oh no, so that's the one that's broken. So that one goes in the rubbish. And then this one must be my new one, so that's fine. Okay, so cookie cutters. See, these are, do I make star biscuits? No, I don't make star biscuits. I don't make any. See these, I'm gonna keep that size. I'm gonna keep one of these, get rid of the rest. Go me. And the knife sharpener, very important, right. Okay. Okay, so let's see where we're at. So we've got to make some decisions about these things along here. I actually thought I had a lot more of these things, so this is quite good. Okay, so actually maybe they're in the dishwasher. Oh yes, a few in the dishwasher, so I'll put that one there. See, we've got two of these, so I'll take, I don't even know which one's better. Actually, this one looks newer, so I'll take that one can go. This, we love this. Can go there. This thing drives me crazy. We use it every day. It's so big and clunky and chunky, and it drives me nuts, but I'm going to put it with the barbecue things. But we need some more tongs. I feel like this can't be it, but obviously it is. Right, so what I would be inclined to keep is, and I know it's not matchy, but we don't really care about that. So I love this, so I have to keep that. And I love that one, and I love this one. So that's the metal ones. And then we need a plastic set, so these aren't going to match. So I think I'm going to make a call on these straight away and say they're not going to last anyway, so maybe donate the ones that aren't yellow. So I'll sort that out in a moment. Okay, so that leaves us with this black set, this black plastic set, these ones. So that sort of makes sense, doesn't it? Now I have got my sexy storage things from Kmart. So I'm just going to put them in the drawer. Actually, no, I'm going to put the things into the drawer in a sense that makes sense to me, and then get rid of the rubbish on the end here and see where we are at. Okay, so I've moved the donate and the rubbish to another area so that I can see the progress we're making, and I'll show you at the end. So now I'm just going to try and find homes, or sort of where I want to put these things. And these are salad servers, and these are what I want to keep. And now I'm down to knives and forks. So I've just emptied the dishwasher out. And sometimes in this house you would think that we did not own a fork or a knife. It's just so crazy. But we actually have heaps. So I think I'm going to do what I said. So that's 8 sharp knives. So I'm going to choose 8 forks. 8 spoons, and then I'm going to put the rest somewhere else. It's like a quarantine bin, like backup, secret backup. I'm just going to trial it and see how we go. So I'm just going to put this away, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so this is how this is looking. So there's 8 of these, and 8 of these, and 8 of these, and only I think 5 of those. And then teaspoons, I don't care. We can have 100 of those. And these are the soup spoons, and I think I've only got 5, but I've just used one of the containers so that I can keep them separated from the other spoons. And just trying to decide what I'm going to put in here, but I know one thing my husband is in love with and you can never find is his bread knife. Actually, I just found out that we've got 2 of these, which is brilliant. So I'm going to put those into here. And I'm not sure if that's not going to be just everything. Now, next drawer down, what do I want to put in here? Now, I think it would be logical to put the cooking utensils in there. So, okay, so I was going to put them in here, and these are a bit short, so I do know that Kmart have slightly longer ones. So I was going to do that and buy the longer ones tomorrow. But this still means that even if it's longer, it still means I have to still try and do this and I was going to say fart around with them, muck around with them. I don't want to do that. I've had them in the bottom drawer, and even though it was a mess, they were just all lying on the top. So what I'm going to do, I just had an idea. I've got this piece of whatever it is. Where's that from? Maybe it must be from 𝐸𝐸, I assume. Okay, so, oops, I've got this, and I'm going to use it as a drawer liner. So I'm going to put that down, and then I'm going to lay them all out like that. And I don't know if it's going to work, but I feel this is what I want. This is the sort of thing that I want. See, because I can really see, I can just grab really easily. Okay, so that's the second drawer. I'm sort of excited about that. Okay, so next up is salad servers. So I've got these dodgy plastic ones. I don't know where they came from, so I've got those. I've got these, which are really nice. So 2 sets. And I've got this, no. I've got this set here, which is nice as well. And I've got that. And for a big family, if we're having a family dinner, we use all of them. So they go nice in there. Okay, so third drawer down using the Kmart containers. These are my more occasional type things. So we've got the measuring cups, measuring spoons, the cookie cutters, and the egg thingy. And then we've got the pizza cutter, this probably, no, actually, because of the pull tops, we don't use these very often. The meat thing and the ice cream thing, and then my salad servers here. So that's the next drawer down. That's that drawer. Which leaves the final drawer that can be the random drawer. So I'm just going to put the things that you use for wine in there. In one of those containers. Got this knife sharpener. So I'll put that in the bottom drawer. Maybe this thing. Scissors. I look for scissors constantly, so there's a container for scissors. Okay, so in this bag here there were all these knives and things, so I'm just going to sort through those. I've got these. I don't want to, I'll put this one back, but see, I've added the potato peeler in here because I use it quite a lot. So that's that, and this. I love these wood utensils and I use them all the time, as you can tell, but this needs to go in the bin. So I'm just going to put on my list to buy some more, and I definitely need more tongs. So I need to buy a wood one of these and some tongs. I'm choosing to throw out all this type of thing because I mean it just sits around. I don't make kebabs, and if I'm going to make kebabs I can just go to the dollar store and buy the things, but yeah, I'm just going to, maybe I'll donate them. But anyway, get rid of that and that. Okay, so I've changed these drawers around a bit as well. So I've added more to here. I have these knives and I love them. I just love these little knives. They all have a different purpose to me, but I use them all the time, even though they are really not that great. But I just love them. So I put them in their own container here and with the salad servers. Now the bottom drawer is looking scissors, wine things. I've added a couple of extra things into here. I added the timer. I don't think I'm ever going to use this, but it's one of those things that I will go and rebuy because I think I need one. So I just might as well keep that one that doesn't really work very well. I've got that here, this big huge pizza cutter that I do use, the sushi mat and the knife sharpener. So we use these with quite often when we have steak, so I'll put those with my favourite knives if they fit. So they can go down into there. We don't use them that often. Which just leaves these things. These are so old. I think these are probably, I would say, 30 years old. I think it was my first knife set I had, and it was in one of those, you know, the sharpeners that you put them back in and they sharpen automatically. So discoloured. Not that I have any decent knives because nothing in my house is sharp, but I think I'll get rid of those. This one, I don't really know. I don't really know what different knives are supposed to do. Sort of speaks for itself. This one was expensive, I do believe, but I actually don't know what it's actually for. Okay, so one of these that you poke in the meat, yeah, we should keep that because I didn't know where it was. That's why I haven't been using it. This, I think, is an elaborate sort of cheese sort of knife, but I don't know. I'm not going to use it, so I'm going to put it. Oh, it's sharp. I think it's a cheese knife. Actually, I might look up, see what it is. It's a bit rusty anyway. We don't want that. We'll get rid of it. So, but the knives that I use are these, and they all need a sharpen, but these are the knives that I use. So this is a set here. I don't even know what these are. Probably from Costco, I'd say. Oh, Crofton knives. So I don't know. So these are the ones that I use. So I'm just going to put these into quarantine. These into quarantine. I like these knives, so I'm going to make it my mission to sharpen them up so they actually work properly. If I have time, I will sharpen these up to use and keep them on hand. But if I don't, I'm just going to donate them. That's the plan. So these are going to go into quarantine. Okay, and we're finished. The after. And finally, I've decided I could do better than this one. It's a bit mouldy on the ends. I'm going to throw that away. And here's how we've ended up. This is all rubbish. This is all going into rubbish. This is going to be donated if anyone wants it. I'm just going to put it up on the local, pick it up if you want it. And this is going to quarantine. So these because I just want to find their partners. And if I can find their partners, I might keep these in the laundry for using for this purpose because they have the sentimental value. And I'm really bad at that, getting rid of things that have sentimental value. So not bad when we look at all of this. It was in the drawers that I'm getting rid of. I feel really great. But now I'm in the mood to declutter more, so I'm just going to keep going on with it because I'm being very strong. So, you know, I don't know if you're like me, that once you get started, you're like, right, let's get everything done. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it the thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you here, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. See ya. Bye.